Good morning, y'all. I say that because I was just in Tennessee for the past couple days, so um, I don't know if every time I go somewhere for like a week or whatever, I feel like I kind of just absorb the locals, whether it's in the way they talk or anything. But after hearing y'all for the past 10 days, um, I think it's gonna move into my vocabulary for the next couple days, and then move right on out. So. I hope everybody had a great weekend. Back on Monday, back with another episode. I didn't do an episode last week. Got busy with work and was hanging out on the East Coast, so wasn't able to pull it off. That's on me. I want to try and find some ways to fill those gaps a little bit better, but I do now obviously have quite a library of episodes, so make sure you go back and watch those. Definitely not any short of content right now on my platform, especially on the podcast side. So make sure you guys check that out. Excuse me. Gonna jump in to today's episode talking about Jake Paul over the weekend again, and the UFC at ViceStar Veterans Memorial Arena was a sold out crowd. So super excited to see that back happening. All right, here we go. What's going on, everybody? Andrew asked me about my podcast, back with another episode. Hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. I was actually out in Knoxville, Tennessee, I guess more specific, Townsend, Tennessee, doing a program with a marketing agency for Ford Bronco. Super awesome vehicle, super capable. I'm going to talk a little bit more about that tomorrow and just kind of dive into that for the episode on Tuesday. But today, talking about Jake Paul again, 2 weeks in a row on a Monday. Hope you guys saw the UFC fight. I just kind of caught highlights. It was unbelievable from what I hear. But I was busy running around and had poor internet service where I was, so wasn't able to catch it. But kind of diving in. Jake Paul obviously attended the UFC fight with some criticism from absolutely everybody. Dana White, Cormier, Conor McGregor, and he's really just ruffling the feathers of people across the fighting community and fighting world. I kind of wanted to dive into a little bit about that. I think two things. He's not taking the best approach and not taking the most friendly approach to how he's advertising himself. And I, one day maybe it will come back and bite him in the ass. But for now, name one person that doesn't know his name. He's been on social media from Sports Center all over the place, on TikTok and on Instagram. He's been on, I even saw an article of South China Morning Post where he was the headline from over the weekend. So he is absolutely getting a ton of recognition, ton of a free ad or organic ad, if you want to call it that, from his fight last weekend with Ben Askren's. Again, might not be the most popular thing, but the dude is getting free ad all over the place. Looks like my connection is kind of poor on YouTube, so sorry about that, but gonna keep going. Another great thing to see over the weekend was the UFC fight. We had UFC 261 in Jacksonville, Florida. It was an absolute packed crowd. They said 15,000 people in attendance, and was awesome to see. I also started to see some concerts pop up from over the weekend. Matt and Kim, I saw put on a concert. Machine Gun Kelly put on a concert. So it's awesome to see kind of this reinsurgence back to quote unquote whatever normalcy is. For me, like I said, I was doing an event in Knoxville, Tennessee, or Townsend, Tennessee, outside of Knoxville, and if anybody's curious what normal looks like, it's going to look like the same before all this. So I guess just depending on what state you're in and what your values are. If I saw some friends at a concert up in Red Rocks this weekend. So just awesome to see kind of everything come back and kind of see the reinsurgence and the rebirth of the event industry, which I'm obviously super stoked about being in the event industry. So very excited to see that. Was talking with someone while I got vaccinated a week ago. about coming on, talking about the event industry. She actually put together a fund for or to help out help out businesses that are struggling from this. So going to be talking with her hopefully in the coming weeks. So keep an eye out for that. Hopefully we'll have an interview this week with a friend. I'm not going to say too much because nothing's confirmed yet, but yeah, that's kind of it. Pretty short and sweet for this one. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Hope everybody has a great week. Get out and crush it. I have a feeling this is going to be an amazing week for a lot of people out there. So enjoy it. Let's get after it. Have a great week. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.